Today we're going to talk about the 8 biggest things I learned when about training my employees. My name is Michael Baraya. I was able to build a team of 150 plus sales guys in less than 2.5 years. And now we have a lot of companies that are growing like crazy. So when it comes to dealing with employees and you have employees, this video is exactly for you. So let's talk about some of the things that I have learned when it comes to building a team and dealing with employees. You know, if you're trying to train people to become effective at their job, at their role, whether it's sales, marketing, whatever it may be, you have to understand that your whole objective is to teach them how to be efficient without you physically there. Because if your goal is to babysit them forever, that's not really how, like, what's the purpose of having an employee if you have to babysit them to get shit done? And then you can't really focus on the things you have to get done in your business. So here are some 8 lessons that I learned, or 8 things that I learned about training my employees. And it's going to help you specifically if you're doing that right now. Number 1, employees, they don't really need work training or skill set training. What they really need, more than skill set, is mindset training. You have to be there for them to mentally help them, attack life, so to say, right? Because a lot of times, a lot of their issues and challenges are not necessarily work related. A lot of it is personal life related. So sometimes you have to be there for them and teach them how to think and how to develop that strong mindset to be, that rock, so to say, to get things done in their personal life. Because when they succeed in their personal life, guess what? They will succeed in your business. And a lot of employers and a lot of business owners, they kind of forget that you're dealing with people. People have challenges. People go through tough stuff. People go through divorces. People get, kids getting sick. Shit happens. And if you cannot teach them how to deal with those mental challenges or those tough situations in their personal life, how can you expect them to excel in the workplace, right? So what I've learned that has helped me tremendously is not only teaching them the skill set, not only teaching them how to, get the job done and what I need done for the company and the culture, all these different things, but I also focused on their mindset to make them mentally tougher. Because when they became mentally tougher, not only did it help them in their personal life, it changed everything in the business, right? Number 2, repetition is everything. A lot of times we think that we're going to tell our employee one time what to do and they're going to remember it, or give them an SOP, which is a standard operating procedure, and they're going to see it and they're going to get it done. What I have learned is that people need repetition when it comes to training. Over and over and over and over again. You keep repeating stuff and you go through trainings daily. It's not a one-time thing, not a one-week thing, not a one-month thing. It's a continuous thing. Training is a thing that has to be done every single day, every single week, every single month for the rest of the business career, because people need to be reminded of the things that they need to be reminded of to excel in the game. That is why professional basketball players or football players or any other sport, they literally practice every single day. It's not a once in a while thing. Even LeBron James practices every single day, right? Now, number 3, what I've learned to help me tremendously was doing things in a group setting. So when you're doing any kind of trainings, any kind of growing trainings, whatever it may be, try to do it in a group setting. Try to have as many people as you can in that training, whether it's your whole company, whether it's your department, whatever it may be, because you want people to learn from each other in a group setting and ask questions and learn from other people in that group, right? It really helps a lot, because a lot of times when you're doing a group training, not only can you teach them through other people's situations, but they also are able to, not feel attacked when you're saying something that's gonna, make the whole company kind of a little bit shaky, right? So I'll give you an example. You might say, I need you guys to do X, Y, Z, and the person that you're talking to he may be embarrassed about the situation. So by you talking about a general statement or a general training, they don't take it personally and they don't feel like they're being attacked. So it helps them grow in the next, in their career. Number 4, have a lot of private one-on-ones. Have game plans with individuals. Figure out what their goals are. Figure out what the challenges are. Figure out where they're trying to go in life, right? I'm going to make another video about, having end-of-day reports or end-of-week reports. Those are really important to figure out where this person is at and how they're progressing in their day-to-day and week-to-week, right? But you have to be there for your people and spend that time with them. Now, once your company gets bigger, obviously you'll have your leadership team helping you with those one-on-one meetings. But it's very important to have those private sessions, because they usually helps them understand that you care about them and that they can figure out what they need to work on, and it's a really good individual game plan for that specific individual, right? Number 5, always create a culture of recognition and gamifying rewards. So for example, right, don't shit on people in public. Shit on people if you need to and correct them and criticize them in private. But in public, always find recognition. Always recognize them. Always give rewards out. Gamify it. So for example, if you have a sales team, it's even easier to do so because you can do it based on commissions, but you can do it for your operations team. You can do it for your marketing team. You can do it for any real team you have, because you're helping people gamify their business, gamify their job. And the people like to play games. It's fun. Brand new TVs, brand new headsets, brand new headphones, whatever maybe you want to give. It could be something as big as that, or it could be something smaller, right? It could be even a vacation. It could be freaking a $10 lunch. It doesn't matter what it is. The point is you want to gamify the reward system in your business because it helps people be a little bit more motivated, right? Number 6, have proper expectations. Okay? This is very, very, very important. People will always rise up to your expectations. If you feel like they're stupid, they're going to be stupid. If you feel they're smart, they're going to feel like they're smart. What you expect of your people is what's going to come out of them. There was a book that I read a long time ago. It's called Bringing Out the Best in People. A tremendous and amazing book that I recommend anyone to read because it'll help you. I think it was by Roy Gibbons or something like that. But the point is, the book taught me that when it comes to investing in your people, you have to expect the best out of them in order to receive the best out of them, right? Number 7, this is a big one. A lot of you guys don't let people do this, but I have learned that letting people fail forward, which is number 7, let people fail forward, it's incredibly important, right? You have to let people make mistakes. Don't let them make the same mistake twice, 3 times, 4 times, because then, that's a mistake. But one time is okay. Teach people how to fail forward. And it's okay to make mistakes. Like I enjoy when my teammates try different things and make mistakes. Why? Because it's important to identify that sometimes the biggest mistakes become the biggest blessings. For example, if you think about sticky notes was made by an engineer or whatever the case was, and it was by mistake. He was trying to create some sticky substance and it didn't come out and it came out to be a little less adhesive than what he wanted or whatever it may be. And he ended up creating sticky notes. Multi-billion-dollar business out of what? Out of a mistake. So understand that making mistakes is part of the growing process to achieve greatness. And number 8, last but not least, which I'm going to make a video of this on a separate video, but having end-of-day reports and weekly reports. Super, super important. Super, super important. I used to not do them, then I started doing them. It was an amazing approach that I took, and it helped me tremendously. Every single person shows me at the end of the report, what did I do right, what did I do wrong, and I'll make a separate video on how to actually create that report and how to utilize that report to identify how to help your people in your business to help them get to the next level. So I appreciate you guys. I love you guys. If you love this kind of content, do me a favor, subscribe to the channel, and we'll see you guys in the next video.